How can I recognize if I love someone if I have never loved anyone before? Love is the only thing in life for which you don't need to find a proof. You think you have never loved anyone before? It's impossible. You know why? Because you are made up of love. It is like a sugar doll, a doll made up of a candy, telling someone asking someone what is sweetness. If a sugar doll, do you have sugar dolls? Sugar candy doll asks someone, I have never experienced sweetness. What is sweetness? What would you? You will give a big laugh. As a child, when you first opened your eyes and looked at your mother, your very first interaction with this world is that of love. From then on, you fell in love with everything. You looked at the light and you were amazed and you loved the light. You are looking at your fingers and the expression that came out of you was love. Our life is synonymous to love. And all the expression in life is part of love. If you are angry, the anger is because of love. You love perfection, so you become angry at imperfection. You love objects too much, it is called greed. You love a person too much, it is called attachment, entanglement. You love the past and too much, you get stuck to the past, that's called delusion. Because you are unable to see the present. When you love someone too much, you become possessive, that is called jealousy. So greed, jealous, anger, lust. Lust is you love the body too much, you don't see the spirit behind it. So all this greed, lust, anger, jealousy are all nothing but distortions of love. If there is no love, none of these things will exist. They are born out of love. But the quest of human life is for such a love that is free from these painful imperfections. These various deformations, distortions of love. And that is called knowledge. That is called divine love. The knowledge is something which does not allow love to get fermented and become hatred. Love to get fermented and become anger, jealousy, greed. It's the knowledge, self-knowledge, spiritual knowledge, which keeps love in its purity, in its clarity, in its pristine purity. And it keeps it crystal clear. That is spiritual knowledge. That is the power of knowledge. Hmm? Are you getting what I'm saying? If someone asks why the need of spirituality, you simply say, this is the purpose of it. Because spiritual knowledge keeps you away from hatred, anger, jealousy, greed, and violence. And all these things that are self-destructive. Is it not needed for a person? It is definitely needed for anyone on this planet. Especially grown-ups. Babies don't need, because they don't have hatred. They get anger for a minute and then they forget about it. Their anger is just for a few seconds. It disappears. Unlike the adults, the grown-ups, who harbor them in their mind and heart and suffer the whole life. Spiritual knowledge liberates you from this suffering. What is the real love? That which is in your very nature. In fact, you can't say false love. Love is love. But there is love which changes colors, and there is another love that doesn't change. It is underneath, undercurrent. We will know about it in these few days here. We'll understand about different expression of that one energy called love. Love is not an emotion. Love is not saying, oh, I can't live without you. It's not an emotional bundle. Love is what the whole creation is made up of. Every existence. Love is not a relationship. Don't confuse it to be a relationship. In relationship, love needs to be there. But love is not just relationship. Love is our very existence. Love is the nature of our consciousness. It's our very nature. Like our body is made up of amino acid, carbohydrate, protein. Our spirit is made up of love. And when you go deep in meditation, be quiet, and the state you are in is perhaps what you can call as a pure love, true love. Once you experience that within yourself, then in your behavior, in your action, in your relationships, in everything, that love translates. See, whether it is anger, jealousy, greed, or any of these negative emotions, they are just distortions of love. Love gets distorted, becomes jealousy, anger,